The daily shit I get, no, I don't regret it. Because in the end, I'm looking out for my well-being. I'm not going to jump in the ring for peanuts and get beat up, possibly, in front of my fucking family and have the world laugh at me. I'm not doing it. So I don't give a fuck who's mad. This interview's over. Can I have my $100, please?
You're great women. Why is that okay?
Why is it okay for women to say, oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead? That's okay? Everywhere I go, I get the same fucking smirk with the biting lip. Shut your mouth. You're not God or my father or my boss. Huh? I'm not scared of you, pal.
Enough.
You shut up, too.
Shut the fuck up.
Go ahead and attack me, big.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I just wanted bagels.
Anyway, if any of you don't know who I am, but basically on July 10th of this year, I had a tirade in a bagel store. So when I left the bagel store that day, all I wanted was a breakfast. And I originally slapped it out of the girl's hand. Then I said, yeah, I'll take it back. I paid for it. So I took her right out to Massapequa, took it out on a bunch of branches for a while, was just kind of looking around. I was disoriented. One of the last shots when I missed the branch, whacked my knee, it welded up this big. And then all of a sudden I always thought of that sound from the movie The Predator, when the camera scanned up and showed Joe Harper hanging upside down from the tree. And I just thought of Joe Harper, cut this man down. I know this man. And then I just went in the sky. I was just losing my mind. And then I just paused, looked around, left, and that's when I headed to 7-Eleven. I get a phone call. I look at the phone, I just throw it down. I didn't want to talk. About 15 minutes later, calls me again, and he basically told me, where are you? And I said, what do you mean? And he sounded all, I says, are you okay? He goes, no, we're fine, it's you. What do you mean it's me? What, am I in trouble or something? Met him and his girlfriend at his car. He gets out, he walks to me, he goes, dude, you're famous.
I mean, he's got to compensate. It's called a Napoleon complex.
I'm the current prophet. I'm the current Martin Luther King.
Isn't it possible people were laughing yesterday because your behavior was erratic?
And if nobody likes it, too bad. No offense, I don't really like you that much, so this interview's over.
Hey, Lenny Dykstra here. Nails, got a comment on what happened earlier today about the little man flipping out at the bagel shop in Long Island. The anger and the issues you have about being small, you need to understand, I was the smallest guy in the league. Okay, so I had to deal with the same kind of things. And what was worse for me than you, I had to shower with Daryl Strawberry, if you know what I mean. Hung like a fucking swamp mule.
Yeah, so when I first heard that Lenny was speaking my name and it was confirmed, that's when I'm like, wow, this is, I guess that guy that told me about the fame wasn't joking. Now it's starting to explode here.
Someone pointed it out to me, and they told me I got to reach out or check out this guy, Chris the Bagel Guy. He'd be great for a celebrity boxing match. He's actually like a tough guy. I saw it. Some guy by the name of Jason DePietro hooked me up with him. Basically, I just put it together. I thought it might be interesting. I wasn't doing anything much at the time. I figured I was looking for my next interesting match.
We're talking celebrity boxing here. Down at Tony Luke's on Oregon Avenue, a match was announced between Chris Morton, the Angry Bagel Guy of viral video fame, and Philadelphia Philly legendary wild child Lenny Dykstra. The match will happen on September 28th at the Showboat Casino in Atlantic City.
All right, so basically Damon got on the phone. He wanted to arrange the fight with Dykstra and talked about the details, the address, everything leading up to it, promos I have to do, what I would get paid, and then everything was starting to unfold from there. But how am I going to be able to hit the bag when I'm going up? Just skin it?
You have to simulate it a little bit.
So it's which way? This way?
No.
Oh, it is this. Okay, you're right. So you want to do a 1, 2, 3, right?
1, 4, 3.
What is a 1, 4?
4 is your right.
So start with this or start with this?
Start with that 1.
1 and then 2. So yeah, when I was at the gym, I always wanted to be in a ring. And I finally got a chance to go in, and it was cool. I was shaking the ropes, bouncing off the ropes. I love the feel of being in the ring.
Now this 12-year-old, 11-year-old has been training with me for about a year and a half.
Holy shit. He's tough. Whew. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna puke. He's good. Shit, he's good.
Come on, he's 11. Let's go.
Yeah, you getting there? You bet he's tougher than Dykstra is. It's like the speed thing. You're very good, man. I hand it to you. You're very good.
If you would have trained me for a month, you would have.
Unfortunately, I was with some messed up management. So that was a thing that was out of my control, but yeah.
So this is celebrity boxing. And this one, I'm gonna say that the main attraction is Lenny Dykstra. He will be boxing against the Angry Bagel Guy. Now he's angry, so they're gonna box. So he used to be like a big, I guess, hero.
Well, here's the thing.
But now it's the opposite.
He was one of the reasons that they won the World Series.
True, but that
now,
was then.
now he's changed.
This
yeah.
is now.
But
if
still,
you're
he's
going to
just-
film when he comes in,
You'll see.
you'll see for yourself.
But he
Okay?
is a celebrity, and he's. I talked to him. I talked to him.
But
And
a
he's
D-list.
not a bad guy to talk to.
No, except for he's got his issues.
Well, everybody has issues.
He more than
More
than
than
others.
some, yeah.
Where's the little guy?
Anyway, what have you been doing to get ready for your fight?
Jerking off? No, wait a minute, wait a minute what I'm doing. What do you think? See that lead?
How long do you think this is going to last, Lenny, this fight?
As long as I want it to. 3 rounds, 3 1-minute rounds, right? Is that what it is?
Yep.
Yeah, the little guy. Where is the little guy?
Over here.
You need to understand that the fact he's healthy and he's above ground and there's people every day that find out they have a terminal illness or this and that. And so for this guy to be whining about being short or whatever he is, you know, so he needs to get like some reality brought to him.
Jack.
Good.
Oh, slip. Good. Slip. Sit.
Like I said, there's people. When I played baseball, I used to go visit kids in the hospital all the time that were, you know, had terminal illnesses. You know. Well, we just gotta hope he shows up at the fight.
Perfect. You got everything's moving to
It's getting all these calls about different people wanting to fight the Bagel Guy. And I was like a little iffy because I worked with Dykstra before and I wasn't sure if it would work.
I met Lenny Dykstra back in 1994 when I was a baseball player and had a great experience with him then. He was great, and I know that he's had, I don't know if you want to talk about his problems, but I know he's had some problems, and I'm empathetic to that, but this last job is just, it's a screw job, man. I think that's just bullshit.
What exactly?
Yeah, I mean, he backs out of the fight like not even a week, to go, and he knew he signed a contract like almost 2 months ago.
The fight with the bagel, whatever he is, will not be happening because
Lenny said his attorney advised him not to do the fight because he has a lawsuit coming up.
And to do this 4 or 5 days before a main event, that's bad. I mean, that's bad.
And his lawyers tell him to do that. That's bullshit, man. It's like they knew about this civil case they've got with him. They knew about this fight a month. What's the issue here? What's one got to do with the other? He's got 3 1-minute rounds with a guy who's 5 feet tall.
When the day I found out that Dykstra backed down, I'm like, all this for nothing. And this guy knew it all along that he had this court shit. So that's even more of a fucking snake, if you ask me. He just wrote it out because he knew he couldn't go to collect what he could, and then he booked the fuck out to take care of his legal bullshit. It's like, why would you even want to set me up to fight a guy that's that fucking unreliable anyhow? He even said it himself. He got sick of dealing with him.
I got the news through a fucking text message from Lenny Dykstra. He couldn't even call me. And it's like, if the fight doesn't go down, I let everyone down. So that was the Monday of the event. That was, I think, the 23rd. And I was going scrambling, trying to get what opponent would be good. So I reached out to Roger Paul, a friend of mine, as an agent. He had Screech from Saved by the Bell. We signed the deal, worked the deal out with him. And was on like Saved by the Bell for years, so he's a pretty popular guy. And we needed a good name for the Bagel Guy to fight, so he's stepping up. Match was set, everything was good.
Even if I think I could take this guy, I don't even have enough time to train for him. He's younger, he's probably stronger and faster than Dykstra. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to beat this guy. And he just does this without my authorization.
Now it's busy. Now his phone don't work. The bagel guy's like, won't answer the phone. It's like a fucking joke, you know what I'm saying? Saturday comes, we're waiting. I was like, where's the bagel guy? I kept calling him, he wouldn't get back, and he kept saying, okay. So I really need to talk to you, okay.
We thought it would be very funny. What's the best way to not get hit? Don't be there.
But have class. At least say, I'm running late, you know, I'm doing something. There's a lot of media coming to this too, it's weird. Fucking Lenny Dykstra, this guy. I don't understand, like all that media attention they got, it's like they used the platform for like all this stuff, you know? When he did that, I mean, I had crazy things happen in celebrity boxing. That was probably the lowest of lows.
If I was gonna walk away with a big enough paycheck, I really wouldn't have given a shit. So that's when I said the hell with this whole thing.
You don't need that shirt now, do you? What? They're just gonna film some stuff like leading up to it, right?
Okay.
So I don't know if this bagel guy is gonna come here or he's running late because he's from Long Island, New York. Well, how do you feel about just taking on someone else, knocking him out in the first round? I mean, I need to have you in the fight, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know that. But,
No, listen. So I don't know if the little guy's coming tonight because he's running behind, so we'll just have him do some media, whatever, and that's it, all right? Yeah, let me introduce Dustin.
People know me as Screech from Saved by the Bell, but my real name's Dustin Diamond. I'm here to box, and not just box, but I'm here to teach a lesson to someone who was very, very mean to a woman in public. And we don't stand for that kind of thing. When I was younger, I fought a lot. I've done pro wrestling. I've done anything that's physically active too much. I've really been a part of, and a lot of people didn't know that because I played such a scrawny character on the show. Well, I was scrawny when I was 11. You know, I'm a 250 pounds right now.
This man degrades women. This man promotes bullying. So I took it upon myself to eject his ass out of the building. I'm sorry, but get the hell out of here. You're not going to disrespect women on my clock, on anybody else's clock. And we do have Dustin Diamond in the building.
I always had backup just in case. So I had a guy by the name of Matt Wolf who stepped up and took on Screech as the opponent.
I saw the video and Screech knocked him out with one punch, and some people threw cups. They were pissed. So I mean, if you're going to replace somebody, at the very least, plan something or anything and make it more interesting. I mean, that was retarded in my book. So I thought it was a publicity stunt on their part to try to pocket most of whatever money they'd make. I'd be left with hardly any, and they make a fool out of me. So I fucking outsmarted their asses.
That guy lost every opportunity to do anything. You know, nobody wants to cover him anymore. Go in, get TKO'd in the first round. Guess what? If he would have got knocked out in the first round, he'd been way more talked about and respected now.
The only things that would have been different had Dykstra not pulled out was that I would have, showed up and everybody's telling me he's gassed. Even the guy, one of the guys that was training with him had said, this guy's like, all you got to do is like dance around, wear him out, and then just go in for the kill, basically. So Damon, if I could say something to you, it's like I don't hate you. You're a nice guy. We got along great on the phone. I think you wanted to just make a fool out of me, and you didn't succeed. You failed. You're a horrible coordinator. I hate to say it.
It's just how he went about it. He wasn't a professional. He thought he was going to get more famous. I'm really going to sue this guy, and you thought you were funny, but you let a lot of people down. But you lost a big opportunity, brother.
I'm going to be rich, I'm already famous, and all you bitches that ever used me fucking hate it.
Everybody wants everything, everybody wants to be a big celebrity. It doesn't work like that. And you don't need all that. You don't need all that. I mean, I look at my parents, they worked their whole life. Both of them retired, they were 62. They had a little place down the shore, they closed it up, and they rented a place down the Key. They didn't need much. And you find out you don't need much in life to be happy. And I don't know what everybody's looking for. It's just being happy.
Nobody's seen the harassment, the shit I've dealt with even before this happened. I ask people to stop, please calling me. Stop harassing me. Call after call at all hours of the night. They don't care if I'm trying to fucking sleep. and I'm still here, and I'm not going anywhere, and I'm not giving up. I don't give a fuck who hates me, who don't hate me. The fact of the matter is I know what I know with who I know. So look at this woman here cursing in front of her kid just now. Did you hear the language coming out of this woman's mouth? See how tough you are now with the fucking cops here, okay? You want to harass me? Like all the videos I was making prior to how did I know I was building a resume?
Trying to make a difference here, man. Take care of my children is the main thing, and I had an idea and I turned it into almost an empire.